I want to show you the block machine manufacture the block, also including the four automatic line, the bigger car, mega car, also the elevator. For Chinese four automatic line, this line is high position. Now I stand beside the high position elevator and lower elevator, also including the bigger car and mother car. This practicing bigger car and mother car can cover our finished block, including the wet block, also the ground block after curing. This block is after curing, and with this machinery we can collect all the dried block by this mother car and the bigger car. Later I will show you our curing room. Now I'm in the workshop section. I will show you this workshop section. This one. Warmly welcome all the new friends. And this is the elevator to carry the finished block. This block. This is the finished block. And now we can see the Hoster machinery not working because the workers clean the raw material. And after that, the block machine will get the block out of the Hoster machine. This is our small block machine, the QT 10-15. But if you want to buy the QT 18 or QT 12, that's okay. We just change the Hoster machine for you. And after change the Hoster machine, we will give you connect with this block conveyor, connect with the elevator, the high-weight elevator, transport the finished block. This block is not dried. This block is very wet. And you can see after use the Hoster machine, we can get the finished block very smooth. The surface is very smooth. And this is use the high position elevator. Collect the finished block pallet by pallet. And then after that, use this car. I will show you this car. This is better. This is better. You can see more clearly. And there will give you two rows. With these rows, we can use the mother car and the bigger car carry the wet block from the elevator. Elevator is here. This is a high position elevator. And after the post machine, we can get the finished block use this elevator. And then use this two rows. Carry use this mother car and the bigger car. Carry the wet block into the curing room. Now I will show you our curing room. This is the curing room. Welcome all the new friends here. This is the curing room. The Chinese clients use the simple doors to cover the curing room. Also, this curing room is made by a simple steel structure. You can see inside of the curing room there have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. 9 lines with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 12. This curing room is 12 layers and 9 lines. This Chinese client use this simple rubber to cover the door because here the temperature is not cold. Here the temperature is high. So inside the curing room normally no need add the steam. You no need to add the steam. So this Chinese client not buy the boiler. Only use the highway position curing room to curing the block. After get the finished block and then at factory. We can see here the finished block clients put is each two lines put one pallet, but in fact we can put more. The total layer is 12 layers. We can put more pallets. But here he put like that. And use the mother car and the bigger car here to transport the finished block with these two reel, and then come to the curing room to curing here at least 8 hours inside the curing room. And then the block already dried. You can see the block already dried, and then use this machinery, use the same mother car and the bigger car, transport the finished block into the high position cube. That cube is separate the finished block and pallets. Package all the block like this, cubic by cubic, cubic meter by cubic meter. This Chinese client I will show you. They manufacture many different blocks. They are including the pure block, also the big square pure, also including the hollow block and solid brick. And there we can see there have many different blocks here. Many blocks here. This is the outside looking. And let's introduce the curing room here. This curing room is very simple. This is made by steel, and but this is Chinese client require build like this. Normally, everyone will build like later we will see you the detailed photo and video to show you the steel structure curing room. This is Chinese client require this because they want to save money. And also here already make some pipe including the steam. I want to put some steam inside the curing room. In fact, they not use it. They never use it because they find that the temperature here is very high. So they normally no need add the steam. Only use this curing room. The block will get very fine cured. So they don't need add the skin. Also, they use a simple rubber. The rubber, the doll is made by rubber. And if you want to go inside the clean room, check the detailed section. We can show you. This is the steel mesh to carry the finish block. I will show you inside the clean room. This is the inside. Finish block already fine filed. Already finished curing. After that, we'll carry out and then go to the packing system. Also we name it the curing system. Also we name it the cuber system. The cuber is to separate the finish block with the block and the pallet, separate different. And here we can see clearly the block is not today. This is the block not finished curing. And the white one is the block already finished curing. Welcome all the new friends, which is our live stream. And this is the finished block. And finished block we get the block the surface is very smooth. And this is the inside of the pallet, inside of the clean room. If you have any question, please let me know. I will explain. I will answer. Hello. Warmly welcome you. Visit our Dongyue Alibaba live show. I will show you the Chinese client fully automatic high position factory. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. And now we will introduce our pallet. This pallet, the Chinese client requires a wooden pallet. The wooden pallet suitable for the curing room because in the curing room normally if you add some steam, the temperature will high. So the wooden pallet is more better. But now this year we already started use the glass fiber pallet. That pallet is also very good. Also have the 3 to 6 years warranty because we can change new one to you if the pallet damaged when you use within 3 to 6 years. So now two major pallets we introduce to you. First is the wooden pallet. The second one is the fiber pallet. And here we already give client to add some steam the pipe, including the pipe. But in fact, the Chinese client not use it, never use it, never, because here the temperature is very high. The temperature normally around 28 degrees. So what is the use of this block? Okay, 4 kilograms. Okay, later I will confirm with the manufacturer worker. This block about the weight. This block is used for the square. We can see the parked car square, and there also we can plant some plant. This is used for the parked car section. Okay, about the kilogram, later I will confirm with the workers because I cannot get the exactly weight about the block. Here I will show you the block. This block already finished. This block already finished package. Already finished package. This block. 你好，这一块砖多重？你们知道吗？150公斤啊。Okay. This block one piece is around 50 kilograms. 50 kilograms one piece. And this machine also in our condition already including this machine. And now show you the cuber. The cuber I will show you. Here, okay. Here I can show you the whole line from this way. This is the hoster machine. This is our QT10-15 hoster machine. And that one is the color fitting machine. And this one is the elevator to carry the finished block. And this is the lowerator to transport the finished block after curing. And this four part is the curing system. Sorry, this four part is the cuber. The cuber is connected with the hoster machine. But now in every market we normally not suggest use the cuber connect with the hoster machine because if they have any problem we must stop about the whole line. But if we not connect with the cuber with the hoster machine, we don't need to finish. We don't need to stop all of the machinery. We only if the cuber have problem, we only stop the cuber and our hoster machine can continue manufacture. So now we not suggest to connect all the machinery back from the cuber to the hoster machine. So this part we can remove it. And now we already have many other new models about the cuber. But normally we suggest you use the high position cuber like this. I will show you the cuber. This is the cuber. This one. This cuber, you can see here the high position cuber. With this force to separate the block and the pellets, and then package it pellets. Package it cubic by cubic meter. And this is a lowerator to transport the finished block. Connect with the conveyor machine connect with the cuber, and then the cuber will separate the block from the block, separate the pellets and the block, and then we can get the finished block with this cubic meter. This is the finished block, and this machinery not including the package machinery. The package we made it by manually package it. No need with the automatic package machinery. So now we can see after package it, the finished block is like this, and then we use this forklift transport the block into the that section is the raw material section. Transport is the forklift into the finished block storage area. So the whole factory normally the square meter require at least 100,000 cubic meter for the whole factory, because you must build one office, and you must prepare some area to store the finished block. It needs a very big land. It needs a very big land to store your finished block. And this the workshop is the workshop to build the finished block. This is the workshop. Inside they have the host machine, also the mixer and the vacuum machine, and the cuber, also the clean room. And this tool, the workshop, the height of the workshop at least 8 meter, because we must build the clean room inside it. And now show you the finished block. As I explained to you just now, this Chinese client require too many different blocks. Here we can see this one is also square. This is the finished block. And this line is already added color filling machine, because they need to manufacture the color filling. And here I show you the bigger blocks. This is the big hollow. The height of this block more than 350 millimeter about this block, and some clients require 400 millimeter. This is a big hollow, very big block. Hello, if you have questions, please let me know. And this is the finished block after package, and they normally no need water curate outside after you finish package by the cuber. Normally after cuber, you just use the forklift transport the finished block in this block section. No need to add some water. But this Chinese client not add the water tank. What is water tank? That is the machinery after cuber. After cuber, if we add one water tank, then you no need to water it after you package it. But if you not add the water tank, you at least water this finished block outside. This is the block. This block is very famous in China. It's all for the government project. This block all for the government project, and you can see the color. This color is we just finish water it. And normally, if we add extra the water tank, so we don't need do more water. Fully automatic line is the line to get the finished block. Just this is the government required block is very big size. We can see the block is very big size. This block is used for the leak or the seal, the building about the line of the leak. This block is very beautiful block. Okay, show you how to do this block. After package it, you can let the client, you can send the client about the finished block. Hello everybody, if you have any question, please feel free to let me know. Now I'm in the Chinese client factory to show you all the finished block after use our cuber. After use our full automatic line, including the high position curing system, also including the high position cuber. And after cuber it, you can get the finished block. That's the X factory. This block already ready to transport to the client, to your client. So we can see the block here is very beautiful block. And this factory is very convenient to transport the finished block, because this is a small village. Hello everybody, now I will show you Chinese village. This is a village. This factory built in the village, and the transport is very convenient. Very convenient. And this factory, the total land for this factory is more than 100,000 square meter. And the workshop only for the host machine is around 3,000 square meter is enough, because the design now our engineer supplied to you is around 48 by 52 meter for the equipment section. And now I'm standing outside the workshop because I wanted to show you the finished block. Here. Show you. the temperature now here is very high. As I explained to you, if your temperature